You are not going crazy. There is a moment where you start to really feel quite isolated and shut off from your current environment and your current reality because you've started to observe that not many other people are translating things to the certain level that you are. Not everyone has been given the gift of sight. And that becomes really, really apparent, especially when it comes to family relationship dynamics, because you're starting to feel so much more. Your felt sense of reality as just feels like it's 10x, 100x compared to everyone else. This is a blessing and a curse all at the same time because it's almost we've been given this gift of sight, but then we have to navigate how to use that. And more often than not, we are doing that on our own. We have certain connections that we have going on that we can vibrate with, but within the trenches of your close knit relationships, especially when it comes to family dynamics, your mum, sister, brothers, uncles, those specific dynamics, you start to feel those, that you feel like there's something extremely profound going on within those dynamics. You feel the totality of that collective energy coming together. You start to realize very deeply nothing's an accident. We've been placed in these dynamics for a reason. And we can call it the black sheep, we can call it the pattern breaker, we can call it whatever label you want to put on it. But there's always an isolated individual that's been given the gift of sight to see through illusion, to start seeing through the depth of dysfunction of what's happening, not just within themselves, but within those dynamics. Whether that's family, whether that's close friends, whether that's friends that you've known for quite a while, maybe that's friends that you've seen disappear. You've navigated through different levels of relationships, different degrees going on. But there's this moment where you really start to think, fucking hell, am I just like, am I crazy or what? Am I just like, oh my God, am I, just, am I just off the fucking wall here, you know? And I just want you to know that you're not. You are so not. You're actually so clued up. You're actually so dialed in that it feels you're so dialed in, but it feels like you've lost it because you feel like, is anyone else seeing this like I am? But unfortunately, like I just previously said, it appears to be only a few individuals get the gift of sight, get the gift of that enlightened vision. And you are the trailblazer. You've been selected, as well as the energetic dynamics and relationships that we've all agreed to before we come in. We can't moan about it. It is how it is. We signed a contract. I'm saying, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? We can't even complain about it. But like that's it. We signed up to be together. But within that little group huddle before you came into the physical, there was a decision that you, my friend, are going to be the pattern breaker. You are going to be the one who's going to be gifted with the sight, with the vision to see through it all in the greater tapestry and purpose to help evolve and ascend everyone up at the same time. And it's with this black sheep, pattern breaker, the person who's been given the vision, the sight, yada, 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 that you end up becoming feeling a little bit isolated along the way. You start to be on that front line, like the precipice of everything that's going on, and you feel like you're almost in the stocks, getting stones thrown at you, like one way or another. You keep getting jabbed on the left side, and with this vision that we've been gifted with, we appear to be with that. It seems to burn through and ignite everything that needs to come up from the unconscious to be healed, not just for yourself, but for everyone within your close dynamic and the totality and collective as a whole, we're kind of burning through like this mass state of illusion which is happening at the minute, but more light is coming in. And it's totally natural to have that moment where you're thinking, damn, man, what's going on? There's going to be multiple moments where that is happening, where you're going to be questioning the path, questioning what's going on. I'd love to hear your comments on this to let me know where you are at and to know how you're navigating it. And the navigation of this comes down to gratitude, because we have to be the undercurrent. We have to have gratitude and appreciation that we've been given this gift. As much as we may think or feel that it is not, it actually is. So we have to be grateful for that. We have to look at the people that are near us through the eyes of compassion and love, understanding that the struggle they're going through, and if we think it's a struggle here, how are they feeling right there? Navigating blindly in the dark. And it's down to us to help reignite and pull them out of the dream. We're pulling everyone out of the dream. Think about that. Grabbing everyone's hand and just like, like that. We got like people in like quicksand, just like pulling them out. Like, come on, we got to get out of here. And it is the reality that we live in. The more that we kind of give it the illusion, its attention, the more it's like we're getting sucked into that quicksand. So you, my friend, the pattern breaker, the trailblazer, you have got multiple people grabbing onto your arm unconsciously, and you're pulling them out. And that's one hell of a process, one hell of a journey, and respect to you, my friend. And that's why I just wanted to do this video, just to say you're not going crazy. You are not going crazy. You've just been given a tremendous amount of responsibility with this extra added sight, vision, and awareness. And it's even more important how you decide and choose to use that. It can be either used for the light or the dark, but that's another day and another video and another discussion. But please let me know where you are in the comments of where you are at your journey right now. Sending you so much love on where you are, your process, the trailblazer, the igniter, the pattern breaker, looking through it all into the truth of everything and everyone right here, right now. Sending you so much love, my friend, and I'll see you in the next video.